Good day everyone. Welcome to Teacher Julie channel. Hello everyone. We have our new lesson in Earth and Life Science, which is all about rock layering. This will be the first quarter topic and week 3. This lesson is under the milk based. On Earth's surface, winds and water can break the rock into pieces. They can also carry rock pieces to another place. Usually, the rock pieces, called sediments, drop from the wind or water to make a layer. The layer can be buried under the layers of the sediments. After a long time, the sediments can be cemented together to make sedimentary rock. In this way, igneous rock can become a sedimentary rock. The rock cycle continues and never stops. Mountains made of metamorphic rocks can be broken down and washed away by streams. New sediments from these mountains can make new sedimentary rocks. Among the three types of rocks, sedimentary rocks are commonly called stratified rocks. Why is it so? This is because sedimentary rocks have a layered or stratified structure. This process is called stratification, in which sedimentary rocks are arranged in layers due to crustal movement, displacement of soil, and distortion of terrain. The layers of stratified rocks differ from one another depending on the kind, size, and color of the sediments. In stratification of rocks, the layers or strata are formed from the accumulation, compaction, and cementation of sediments over a period. Most fossils are found in these layers. Young rock layers are found at the surface and the older layer below. Geologists has been using the stratified rocks to reconstruct Earth's history. The following are the two types of rocks layer. The first one is the undisturbed rock layers. It is horizontal, flat-lying bedding, uniform, consistent composition, lack of major fractures, faults, or deformation, and the layers remain in their original deposition position and provide a clear, uninterrupted record of geological history. Another types of rocks layer is the disturbed rock layers. It is tilted, folded, or contorted beddings, heterogeneous composition with variation, and the presence of fractures, faults, and other deformation. Layers have been displaced from their original position, and geological history is more fragmented and difficult to interpret. Sedimentary rock layers contain information about the relative ages of events and objects in the Earth's history. As you read earlier, sedimentary rocks form from the sediments that fall to the bottom of lakes, rivers, and seas. Over time, the sediments pile up to form horizontal layers of sedimentary rocks. The bottom layer of rock formed first, which means it is the oldest. Each layer above that is younger and the top layer is the youngest of all. This ordering is relative because you cannot be sure exactly when each layer formed, only that each layer is younger than the one below it. When horizontal layers of sedimentary rock are undisturbed and the youngest layer is always on top, as shown in the photograph on the left below, but over millions of years, the movement of tectonic plates can disturb rock layers. A whole set of layers can get turned on its side. Rock's layer can get bent or even folded over like taco shells that began as flat tortillas. If a set of rock layers has been disturbed, the youngest layer may no longer on top. One way scientists determine the original order is to compare the disturbed rocks layer with similar but undisturbed stacks of layers. The following geologic events contribute to the formation of stratified rocks. The first one is the weathering. It is the bigger rock break into smaller pieces by means of physical, chemical, biological, and chemical weathering. The second one is erosion. The sediments will be moved by wind or water in the lower parts of the area. Another geologic events that contribute to the formation of stratified rocks is the deposition. The sediments will settle on one particular area. And then another one is the compaction. It is the sediments will continuously be pressurized by the weight of other rocks at the top most layer that makes it lose its porosity. And the last one is the cementation. It is where the sediments will be glued by different minerals from the water and it will produce different layers of rock.